Gloria Heidi. We've been talking about our couples makeover contest, and we have the winners of that contest today. Gloria is a national beauty consultant, and she's been helping us to work with the couples. And we've already met the beautiful couple number 1, Michael and Darlene Burns of Vacaville. We're going to meet couple number 2 in just a minute, but I want you to hear the letter that Greg and Connie Smith wrote to us. This was the letter that won them this entry into the contest. It says, "Dear AM San Francisco, you found us. Greg and I just moved to the Bay Area from Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Our closets are full of L&L Bean shirts, blue jeans, and gumshoes. Our hairstyles looked great under ski caps and behind goggles. I used the same blush for my cheeks, lips, and eyes." I know the feeling. Greg is a highly visible systems engineer with Hewlett-Packard. I'm trying to crack the real-world job as in the market as a technical writer. With the makeover, we could stop worrying if our clothing, makeup, and hair fit the situation and concentrate on our skills and abilities related to the workplace. All right. Now, before we meet them, you've got to see how they looked yesterday. Now, Howard, we have a picture of them. They came into the studio yesterday. This is Connie and Greg Smith. Okay, and this is how they look today. They look great. Okay, Gloria, go ahead.
Well, you know, when I saw their before picture, what I thought, they're a good-looking couple. Like
Very
our first,
handsome.
like couple number 1.
That's
they're
right.
very good-looking to start with. But they looked so pale. They looked a little tired, and I felt that they needed the real California image, that image that's, you know, dynamic and energetic and everything. So that was what we gave them, and I think they look like real California natives
Okay,
now.
well, let's start with Connie.
All right. Well, what we did with Connie, you know, it's interesting. She had not a bad hairstyle. It was a good haircut, and yet, strangely enough, and it was a short haircut, but all I could see was hair. You know, it was just kind of overpowering her rather delicate face. So what we did, Yosh gave her really a very subtle kind of a finish to her haircut that softened the bangs and gave it a little bit different line. Then we added some sunny highlights because, you know, if you're going to live in California, you've got to have that sun-kissed look. And this kind of softened her image and made a frame for her face rather than overpowering it. Now, once again, she's a busy mother of 2 as well as going back to work, so she needs to have something she can maintain. She can, in about 3 months, she can add some more sunlight by using Frost and Tip. We also showed her how she, with rather delicate features, she needs makeup. You know, the old 3-place blush that you doesn't make it right. But makeup doesn't have to look artificial, and it doesn't have to be overpowering if you use subtle colors, because, you know, color, as you can see with each of the makeovers, color is so important.
Oh, yeah. Wow. What do you think? How are you comfortable with this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
It's great.
I have to admit, everybody here is such a good sport for sitting here and listening to all the things that they think are wrong with them. But I think you look terrific.
Thank you.
And how do you feel about working on this at home?
Oh, it'll be fine.
Yeah?
It'll take a little practice.
Little
but
practice? Yeah. Now, did they work with the makeup also?
Yes.
And the color? And I noticed you have different colors on your lips, cheeks, and eyes.
And I can do that now, too.
Great. Okay, over here to Dad. Great colors.
Yeah, doesn't he look? He really looks terrific. And when I saw him yesterday, he's a very handsome man. But when I just got the overall impact because of his fair skin and his really graying hair. His hair was about a third gray.
Oh,
it was just kind of that vanilla look, you know, and it just wasn't really doing as much for him. So I know they are such good sports. I say these, you know, these terrible things. Anyway, he really looks, I think he just looks energetic and dynamic. And of course, the big story here is color. We totally covered the gray, and it's it's such natural looking color. It's color like his used to be, you know?
Okay, now how did you do that? Because I keep trying to get my dad to dye his hair.
Well,
and he won't use that Grecian formula I bought him.
Well, let me tell you, there are so many options in hair color today. I mean, he can use a try-on color like Loving Care, or he can use a permanent color, but there is something that is really great that's called option. And a lot of the men out there are in their early 30s. They're gray, they're looking older, their wives look young and terrific, they look great. And so option is something that it's a foam-on color that you apply, and the color changes gradually, so you have complete control. So it's something, he has many ways that he can go to keep this color.
Is this the option then?
We used a different product because we wanted to do it in one day,
Yeah,
you see. So there are many different kinds of things. He could get this effect with Loving Care.
Wow. How do you
He can
feel
do it
about
at
all
home
this? I
anyway.
mean, you look gorgeous. I mean, was it uncomfortable to go through this?
Oh, no, I
No?
kind of thought about this for a while. I
Really?
started going gray about 3 years ago, so I've given it some thought, and it really wasn't that difficult. I think I could do this. Basically, taking a shower and shampooing and leaving it on a little longer. That's all it's going to be.
Yeah. Now, you know, a lot of men have a problem with other guys saying, "Oh, you know, how could you do that? You know, what's only for women?" I mean, obviously that doesn't bother you.
Well, maybe
Maybe it will when you go back to work.
we've gone through so much change coming out here anyways that maybe this is an ideal time to do this, but well, I don't think it's something to worry about.
I noticed the mustache has also been changed too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's good to pay a little more attention to the mustache. It's easy to neglect.
So haircut and the mustache was really
the
all
mustache is basically, well, color is really the story here, and that's really
Well, everybody
the key
here has
to-
such vibrant colors. on.
Right, and it's just such an easy, I mean, color is your biggest beauty bargain, you know? And so that's really the key to the makeover approach that I take, because it's something that's as easy as just going out and shopping for something.
Have you ever worn pink before?
Well, it's not my number one color, probably. But I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah. It does look good. Don't you think it looks good? I mean, it's just gorgeous. All right, Michael. This isn't pink. How did you get away with this? What did you think
I
about
love it.
this? You love it?
Yeah, very much. I have a lot of shirts that are this color.
This is not your shirt, though.
It is now.
I guess that my biggest question is, you know, they've got this done. Somebody helped
Right,
them. Now
right.
going home and living with this and working with
Yes.
it is going to be the big problem.
Well, actually, the thing that makes this so effective and so workable is that we made, if you can think back and remember the things that I said, we made a number of small, subtle changes. It's just that when you add them all up, you get this terrific change. So it's not that we've done anything drastic that's really hard for them to do.
Did I hear the term gray hair somewhere here in this?
Yes.
entire-
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
I heard gray hair, and I thought I'd better walk out here and say something. Actually, I have very dark, thick, black hair,
just
and
do
I
this
do this
for
for the
effect?
program.
Yeah, I
do
noticed
this
in
for
the
the program,
in the
right.
dressing room, we saw
Right,
him.
and I
yeah.
added the little gray right there.
Yeah, it looks
Very
great.
nice.
It looks great on
Very
you.
nice.
Gloria
It's just-
has,
it's been
Gloria has a
recording that.
beauty hotline if you have questions about beauty tips that you might want to ask. 800-223-5800. Thank you to you and to the Clairol organization, to all our beautiful people here. It's wonderful of you. Thanks for being such good sports. We'll be back.
Tonight, you're not going